Hi, my name is maulida I'm from TBIG 2017. I would like to present a presentation of my novel titled The 40 Rules of Love. This love is beginning with a story of a housewife named Ella with a very good marital life, and she had 3 children. Ella's life didn't look any problematic at all. All of which is why no one suddenly, when she filed for divorce in the fall of 2008 after 20 years marriage. Ella knew that even though there were many problems that come to her household life, starting from her 2 children who had very opposite habits. The eldest, Janet, who wanted to marry young, and then until her husband affairs. Yeah, her husband named David to affairs behind her. But that doesn't seem to be what makes Ella's life feel empty. But the void appeared after Ella realized, when it turned out that love had left Ella's life, even she didn't know when. So after that, her life is just feeling flat, no feel at all, no taste, no sweet, no bitter, no spicy at all, just flat. So I can make a conclusion that the reason is just one: no love left. Until she was asked to make a report for an agent. Apparently, the beautiful story of the novel led Ella to an introduction to the author of the novel named Aziz. Since then, Ella began to feel the gas of love coming back in Ella's life. The novel titled Sweet Blasphemy, the story of the wandering dervish journey that lived by giving priority of love. So this dervish have many special things in his life. He has been seeing God, he has been seeing angels, he has been seeing the secret of the world. But his life became more in problem after the environment knows that he had those things, but they didn't believe him. After that, he just being exiled of the environment, so he hunted everywhere for years, but the death didn't see it as an end. So he didn't worry about death at all, but he's worried about doing without leaving a legacy behind. Then he prayed to God to give him the person that can handle all this knowledge with. So after he hunted everywhere for years, he just make a conclusion of the 40 rules of love. He make it by himself, but he didn't want these rules just go without any memories. So that's why he asked for the person who can handle all his knowledge with. Until one day, his guardian angel instructs him to go to Baghdad, a capital city of Iraq, which brought him meet Baba Zaman. Baba Zaman is a teacher who did not expect blind obedience and greatly admired the soul of the Shams. So Baba Zaman is the first person who believed Shams in a good way. Okay, I forget something, that the name of the dervish is Shams. He comes from Tabriz. Baba Zaman got a letter from Sayyid Burhanuddin. Sayyid Burhanuddin is Rumi's uncle. So Sayyid Burhanuddin asked Baba Zaman to send a spiritual companion to Rumi. I think there's a secret behind the letter of the Sayyid Burhanuddin. Like Sayyid Burhanuddin is just know that in Baba Zaman place boarding, there's someone that needs a friend too. That is Rumi. So, and after that, Shams just go travel to meet Rumi, and the travel did not falter him. He had met the good and bad sides of the human soul in his life, worship experts, even humans who are considered the most despicable, that is, prostitutes. Everything he experienced gave birth 4 years of love that he will share with a great ulama in Konya named Jalaluddin Rumi. But the sweet meeting with Rumi produced bitterness. So Shams just had bad deeds from Rumi's fans. The courage of the Shams talk about the truth of love has shifted Rumi's view while giving birth to the fire of hatred of the followers of the Rumi on Shams. After finishing discussing one per one of the 4 years of love, Shams didn't want to make Rumi's life become bad or ruined. So Shams left Rumi that made Rumi fall ill. Only the name of Shams kept uttered by Rumi's mouth. But after that, however, the return of Shams did not last long and ended with the tragedy of the cruel killings committed by Rumi's followers. And then Rumi is getting destroyed. The destruction of Rumi's heart moved his lips to chant verse by verse love poems that were sweet, fragrant, and cool for centuries. In truth, there was never an end. I think that there's never an end even after Shams' killing tragedy. After almost 800 years later, the spirit of Shams and Rumi are still alive today, where link meet us somewhere. And unexpectedly, sweet blasphemy has changed Ella's soul. His introduction to Aziz presents love, and new stories in Ella's life begin. Ella chose to leave home without saying goodbye. Only her daughter Janet, who supports her mother, Ella lived with Aziz not long together. Their togetherness must be lost after a malignant disease claims Aziz's life. But Ella still lives with Aziz's love and spirit by her side. So Ella didn't feel the love is left her life like the past. But I think because the love of Ella and Aziz that have not anything to worry about, Ella still alive. Ella still live with love. So the story is end. Thank you.